Okay, hi everyone. Our first activity today is going to be making words. And so as you can see on the whiteboard, we have the letters there, O, T, R, C, S, A, O, and N. And you can do two things. If you just have a notebook paper, you can just write these letters at the top of your page and just reuse them as you look at them to try and make words. The other thing you can do is just take a strip of paper and write them, and then cut each letter apart so that you can manipulate the letters. As you are, and I'm going to go ahead and hand these to Ava and Reese, and you guys can start cutting those out. And then as you are making words, you can reuse letters. So you're starting from the whole list every time you make a word. So what we're going to do is try and make as many words as possible. And I'm going to kind of guide your thinking after I set the timer. We're going to make as many words as we can in 5 minutes. And if I feel like we need to add time, we will. And then after the 5 minutes, another challenge for you. The fun thing about making words is there is one magic word that uses every letter here. So if you can find out the magic word or the mystery word, then you can achieve your challenge. But for now, we're going to just start with doing 2-letter words. That's the first challenge, and then I'll kind of walk you through and ask you to, okay, if you've thought of all the 2-letter words, then try and think of 3-letter words. And after we have done this for 5 minutes, I'm going to have Ava and Reese share some of their words, and then we're going to do some word study and investigate some of the words that we created. And then if Ava and Reese have not gotten the mystery word at the end, then I will make sure that I reveal the mystery word. And if you have gotten the mystery word, then you can pat yourself on the back. So we're going to do this for 5 minutes. So let me set the timer. Okay. So if you have your pieces cut out, you're just going to list as many words. And I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. I do want you to think about what 2-letter words can you make to start. And then as you've thought about the 2-letter words, then move on to 3 and try and stretch yourself to 4 and 5. Okay, so you're going to write as many as you can on your paper. So you can move the letters around or look at the list that you have at the top of your paper and just make a list of words as many as you can. Here we go, 5 minutes. Okay, challenge yourself to just start with 2-letter words.
Oh,
2-letter words. For instance, one could be or one could be an. Okay, that's all I'm giving you, just to start. If you think you've come up with all the 2-letter, then move on to 3-letter. Get stuck, one thing to think about is if you have created a word, see if you can just use the the whole word except changing the first letter. So for instance, I see that I could make the word cat. Then I may ask myself, can I take the C off of cat to create other words using the letters that are available? So challenge yourself by reusing part of the word that you've already created. You also have an S there, so you can think about one cat, or you can think of more than one cat by using that S. One rule I forgot to say also is they have to be words that, if you're going to write them, you have to know the meaning. You have to know that it is a word. You have to have heard it before. So I throw out any made up words that you don't know if they're really a word or not. So hold yourself accountable to that. No made up words that you don't know if they really are a word. Okay? All right. One minute, 20 seconds left. Might get to see Reese fall out of her chair. Okay, time's up. Okay, for this purpose, I am going to bring you guys a little bit closer so we can get to the board, see the board a little better. This is high-tech technology here. Okay, Ava and Reese, why don't you sit in front of me? Okay. And with your papers. Okay. And just on the carpet. We are going to do some sharing. They don't need to see you. You guys are going to be talking. Okay, you're going to face this way. We're going to face the board. Okay, so let's start with two-letter words. Okay. Okay, so we'll see if the people who are doing this with us, if we can list as many as possible, and then maybe they have some extra ones that we didn't find. So we'll see what they come up with at their own homes. Okay, so we have two-letter words, and I'm just going to put 2 letters and make this like a little column here. And let's see, what do we have for 2-letter? Any others?
I got 4.
Okay.
At.
Okay, at.
Then I got and so.
So.
Then I got no.
Okay, no.
That one.
You'll get to share first for your 3 letters.
I got 2.
Say the, oh, do I not have 2 yet? No. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Did you have any other 2 letters? Ava?
On? Do you have on?
No. Good. So if we make a no, we can make on, can't we? Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. All right, let's go on to 3 letters.
Ant.
Hang on just a second. Okay, ant.
You have cat. Can.
Can.
Cats.
Okay, well, cats, then that would be 4 letters, right?
Oh.
So, just
Okay,
3, I know.
so,
Hang on just a second. Let's let Ava finish.
Not.
Not. I am
2,
not.
the other 2.
Okay.
At the end of the word.
T-O-O.
Yeah.
Okay, so T-O-O is another way to say also. Like, I want to go to the park too. T-O-O would be I want to go to the park also. Okay, and lot. Say it again.
Lot.
But there's no L. We don't have an L to choose from. Right? Okay. Reese, did you have some others here?
Ran.
Ran. Okay.
Sat.
Sat.
Rats.
Okay, so now you're getting to 4
Rats.
letters.
Rats.
Rat. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
And then rats. And cats.
Okay, so you guys made some plurals here. You said cats, rats. Were there other 4-letter words you came up with? You have one at the top of your page.
Oh, corn.
Corn.
Cats.
Okay, cats, got it.
Roast.
Roast. And you know what? I saw that one on here, and you had this, which would make sense if this O is a long O, but actually in this word it would be rost. But there's a spelling pattern that we can use to make the long O
So
sound.
A or O?
Okay, so an A and an O. So if we put the O and the A together, it makes the long O sound. So then we can make roast. So this is not correct, but this one is, and that's a great word because we can use it, and we're using 5 letters. Okay? Anything else?
Yeah, you did too.
So, do you have another? Okay, so now we could, you're right. So if we think about this word, then we could,
C-O.
okay, so let's just try this. Coast would be here. But if you do have C-O-S-T, remember the short O sound is ah. So what would this word be?
Cost.
Cost. Like how much does that cost? So we can have cost and we can have coast. Yes.
Another one.
Okay.
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah, that's
So
I
here's something I'd love to encourage also. As soon as you see certain vowel patterns or certain vowels here, you can start to brainstorm ways to make these words. So I know we have all of this going on here. I'm going to show you what I mean over here. So for instance, if I look at my list and I see 2 O's, then I could put my 2 O's together and try and think about what words I know that have 2 O's and try and complete them here. So for instance, you said soon. Okay, now are there any words that we could put in front of, any letters we could put in front of the O-O-N to take the S off and make another one?
Is coon word?
Coon? That's like short for raccoon.
Tune.
Tune. Now, this is not,
Like a Looney Tune.
yeah, like Looney Tune. This is not this type of tune. That's like the tune of a song, or yes, or tune the radio up. But if you're a Looney Tune, we call it this. Okay, T-O-O-N. Okay, Looney Tune. Okay. What else? Anything else?
Well, tune. You know the other tune that you just wrote?
Uh-huh.
It doesn't match because there isn't a U.
There's no U. Right.
Root.
Root. That's another good one. Okay, so if we have the 2 O's, we've got the R in the front and the T in the back. Good. And we could also then put some S's on these too, right? Roots, coons, tunes. Okay. Now, another pattern that I see with vowels here is the OA. And we already used a couple of them right here. But if we go back to the OA, are there any other OA words that you could create?
toast word?
I'm thinking about something that I put on in the winter when I go outside.
Coat.
A coat. So we have our C and we have our T. So we can do coat. What?
Toast.
You know what? That's a good one, but we need 2 T's. Because the toast starts with the T and ends with the T. But if we had 2 T's, that would be a great idea.
I was going to do two.
Right, but that needs 2 T's also, right? Okay, so you guys did a really good job. Any guesses on the magic word or the mystery word?
Can you give us a clue?
Yes.
What does it start with?
Let me see. I'm going to give you a clue just about what it includes. It does use the vowel pattern O-O.
Okay.
So you are going to have O-O in this word.
Okay. Can we go back to a seat in time?
Nope, we're just going to stay here because we're going to finish this video in just a few minutes. Okay, at home, if you figured it out, you're probably screaming at the screen right now. Like, I can't believe you don't know the word. We're struggling here a little bit, but that's okay because
can you tell us what
the
it
mystery
starts
word.
with?
I will. Okay, it starts with a C, and it does in the word have the O-O.
Action.
It can't be action because T-I-O-N is how action ends, and we don't even have an I. It's got to have an ooh sound in it because it's got the O-O. The O-O here.
Oh my God.
Okay. So I told you it starts with a C and it has the O-O in it. I'll give you one more clue and this might give it away.
Okay.
While we are quarantined to our homes, while we're kind of stuck inside, you may watch these on your TV.
Television.
You may watch your television on your
Movie.
TV. Kids like these.
What?
Kids like these.
Movies.
Well, it's got to have the ooh in it.
Movies.
Sometimes kids like to watch these on Saturday mornings. You can tell what we don't do on Saturday mornings. I'll give
Sleep in.
sleep in. We do encourage you to sleep in on Saturday mornings. But, okay, we watch these on TV. We often do this on Saturday morning, or children do this on Saturday morning often.
Brush their teeth.
And you don't brush your teeth on TV. You watch this on TV. So you watch this on TV. You do this oftentimes on Saturday morning. It starts with the C. It has the double O in it. And I'll give you an example. How about Mickey Mouse Club or Dora or Bubble Guppies or gosh, I'm trying to think of other ones that
TV shows.
They are TV shows, but what are they called?
Oh my God, I don't know. Kids shows.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to a clear slate here. You guys are really seeing Ava and Reese at their worst. Okay, we've got a C, and we have an O-O.
Cartoons.
Oh, cartoons. Okay. Cartoons.
How did I not know?
Cartoons. That's our magic word. Okay, well that's our first video. Our inaugural video. That's a good teaching point. A little teachable moment. What do you think our inaugural means? Yeah, let's say I said this was our inaugural video. First, it means, and good job using context because this is our first video. So, well, I did a welcome video, but our first activity. So we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you will keep watching our YouTube channel for more fun literacy activities. Have a good one.